Let me see. Now, what did anybody watch the Johnny football documentary on Netflix?
Nah, I ain't right.
Man, y'all should check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's only an hour long. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real dope. Now, my question is like this dude. When y'all watch this, I'm gonna have to tell you a little bit of it because it's the topic. This dude made a documentary and explained all the way 100% on how he got away with making all this money as a college football athlete. All the things that they took away Reggie Bush Heisman for, this motherfucking right here, he did 1,000 times worse, and everybody knows about it, and he gets to keep his Heisman Trophy. It's insane. The man say he was making $100,000 a week.
Damn.
Signing. He said he was flying private jets, signing autographs. He said that whole story that they made up of him, that his family came from oil money. He had money. He said wasn't none of that shit true. You know what I'm saying? He was getting that money from signing autographs and boosters and all that type of shit. He let all that shit out in that documentary, man. And he still got to keep his Heisman.
Yeah, they should have took me too.
Yeah.
You already know what it is.
Yeah. We definitely know what it is.
He did us a favor. He helping us out. That's why he even came out with that.
He did because he did say like he's been campaigning for Reggie Bush to get his Heisman.
Thank you.
He's been campaigning like this Netflix documentary. You know what I'm saying is definitely doing, like you said, Dave. It's doing us a favor with trying to get Reggie his Heisman back, because what this kid did was crazy. And I can only imagine if Johnny Manziel was doing that. I know Matt Leinart. I know Matt. Remember Matt Leinart, man, from USC?
Yeah.
I know.
He was making a killing.
Man, I know he made a killing. He was at the Playboy Mansion and all that shit, man. I know he got all type of money. I'm glad that they started to pay the kids too, man, because that's wild. They making all that money and not giving them nothing.
You know, they kept saying they giving them a free education. They giving them education for that. That's what they was always saying. Knowing that they paying them top players, they gonna pay them. All of them gonna pay them.
Right. They saying they giving them a free education, but nobody stays the full term. So, come on, man.
Yeah, it's about the money.
Hey,
at the same time, they say that they paying the players. A lot of people get that misconstrued. DeAngelo, we echoing. A lot of people get that misconstrued, but they're not paying the players. They're allowing the players to get paid off for their name, image, and likeness. They're not the ones getting paid off the players' name, image, and likeness anymore. The players can capitalize off that as well. But so they getting paid off jersey sales, autographs, and part of that probably with Johnny Manziel probably set the blueprint for that also. But yeah, that's bullshit, man. That's baloney. They getting paid from these shoe companies, and other players like that. But yeah, the boosters are still paying players under the table and all that. But I don't know what y'all want to add to that. But college is not playing players.
Oh shit, they paying them. If they want the top player, you gonna have to pay.
Try it. Oh yeah, they paying them under the table, but legally, like they not paying them.
No, not like that. Nah.
No, period. They're not paying them. Period. NIL is paying them. They're doing it. They're allowing them to get paid before they was in the way of them getting paid.
Yeah, they couldn't make no money at all.
All for their own name and image and likeness.
Yeah, I definitely get that point, man. And piggybacking off what Trav was saying, the fact that they try to throw up that they getting a free education. Man, that shit is that education is not free. They working that shit like a job. And I can say it from firsthand experience, just from my son playing Division III football and what he had to do to be a part of the football team. Like that, I had a 30-minute I had a 30-minute window where I could talk to my son throughout the day, and that was between 4 and 4:30. That was the only time in his schedule that I could speak with him. From the time he opened his eyes at 6 o'clock in the morning, he had a meeting. Then he had his class. He had midday workouts. Then he had more classes. Then he had practice. Then after practice, dinner. After dinner, study tables. After study tables, lights out. That's a robot. That's a robot. Them kids earning every bit of what you claim is free.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I know prisoners that got more talk time than that.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
He had a 30-minute window, bro. I could not. He couldn't have his phone. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Because of course he can't have it in class, can't have it in practice, can't have it in a meeting. The only time that I got to talk to him was on his way to dinner.
Yeah, they just benefiting off those guys' backs, man.
I see that's what they were saying too. Like they life is football when they in college. So if you don't have no money, you can't even get a job. There's no way you can even work a job because football 24/7.
Exactly. Those college athletes, man, they deserve to you get their name and likeness money, man. I know this is what Earl and Charles O'Bannon fought for 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? When they sued the NCAA for putting them on the cover of that NCAA basketball game, and you know what I'm saying, using their face name and all that, and didn't pay them $1 for it.
Oh yeah, because they stopped them from making the football and basketball.
Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? I know they wish they could get some back pay.
Yeah, they should. Shit, all of them should. They got enough money, man.
Yeah, they got enough money to give something back. They got enough money to give something back, man. But I do, you know, I don't know if y'all fans, man, but I hate this transfer portal.
What you mean?
In college football and in college sports period, I hate the transfer portal, man.
Why you say that?
Really?
Yeah, I hate it. The reason I hate it, because if you go look at the numbers, and I'm talking about on all levels of college, from D1, from D1 to D3, 90% of the children that enter the transfer portal come out with nothing. They come out with no school. They come out with no school. So and the reason I hate that is because you know, some of these kids that enter the portal, they end up giving their scholarship away. Because if you don't get a scholarship from another school, Now you just gave a scholarship away that the school you was at had to honor.
Shit, I believe that shit. They ought to have that straight before they get in there.
But you got to understand, you got to look at it. Mostly all these kids are going to college and getting accepting scholarships with bad advice, because somebody in their ear always telling each and every one of them they going to the NFL. Most people don't be realistic with their children. They, you know what I'm saying? Everybody think they kid going to the NFL because if they get a few news clippings or something like that. But that's people got to do a better job at parenting and overseeing those situations, because these kids are getting ate like animals with that, man. These kids are getting ate like animals.
But you gotta think a lot of them, especially they come from nothing. They don't have any kind of experience in it, so that's kind of just how it is. They don't have the experience, so they don't know what to do. They just go walking in the going in the blind. They walk.
I mean, most of them ain't doing that but taking elective classes anyways, bullshit classes.
It ain't as easy as it used to be, with that either. You know what I'm saying? There's some of them take a little bit easier classes, but it ain't like it used to be. You can't enroll in underwater basket weaving no more. You know what I'm saying? They be on that shit.
Yeah, but they also got them tutors on deck too.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Do homework.
The team have tutors already assigned.
Yeah, Derrick Rose had them.
Man, Derrick Rose
in Memphis.
Derrick Rose had people doing his work.
Hey, don't bring Rose up in this.
It's the truth.
Talking football.
I mean, what you want us to tell us to tell you? Yeah.
It's the truth, man. He had somebody take his test for him. And hey, I used to work with his brother Reggie. We worked at Pepsi together. He was a forklift driver, and I drove the Pepsi truck. And I kid you not, one day all of a sudden I seen Reggie. Reggie had a Rolex on, and then I didn't see Reggie ever again. And then I seen that Derrick Rose signed with Memphis. From the day Derrick Rose signed with Memphis, Reggie never came back to work. You know what I'm saying? He never ever came back to work. He was on from right then and there.
That was a blessing.
Yeah, it was a blessing. It was a blessing. He got that bread. They slid him that bag right up under the table. Right up under the table. It's still going on.
Oh yeah.
It's just high tech. It's still going on. And it's going on in football more than anything.
Oh yeah.
It's easier to hide because there's more people. Easier for it to slip through the cracks.
And then what I said, Johnny Manziel name earlier. I must knew you had him on your mind, but I meant Baker Mayfield gonna tell y'all that. So that's what I meant.
Baker Mayfield.
You got a problem with Baker?
The league got a problem with Baker Mayfield.
You right, because it's gonna be a problem this year.
That man stunk up everywhere he been. And you right. He just like Johnny Manziel. he just like Johnny Manziel, man. He trash.
I can't take nothing away from now one of them, because they, college they did their thing. Baker, he did a little, he did better than Manziel though in the pro.
Yeah, Manziel didn't even make it through his second season, did he? No, he got cut during his second season.
Yeah, they got the second or third, one of them.
It was the second. He got cut during his second season and didn't. I don't think he ever played again. I don't think no team ever signed him again.
Nah, he wound up playing in one of them other leagues. The CFL or something.
Yeah, and right now he ain't even playing at all. And
the Dallas Cowboys wanted him.
When was that, Jake?
Jerry Jones, in fact, wanted to draft Johnny Manziel over Dak Prescott.
Oh yeah, you're right. He did.
But that to show you, people think that Jerry Jones run the team. Jerry Jones, he's the face of the team, but Jerry Jones' son was calling the shot, and that's the reason why Johnny Manziel didn't get drafted by Dallas.
Well, Dallas' pick was at the bottom of the first round. That's why they didn't get him. Like Jerry Jones wanted him to.
No. Jerry Jones' son put a stop to all that talk about drafting Manziel. Jerry Jones' son was the head of making that choice. Jerry Jones is the face of Dallas, but he do not call the shot.
Or maybe that is it that he stopped it. But I know that they also didn't have a early round, early pick that year either. They picked after the 18th selection.
The fact is that they had a choice to pick Prescott or Johnny Manziel. Jerry Jones wanted Johnny Manziel because Jerry Jones and Johnny Manziel daddy, they buddies in Texas. But Jerry Jones' son said, no, we picking Prescott. And he made the right move.
I'm gonna tell you who Dallas got that year.
Who did they get?
And they picked before Johnny Manziel got picked. Zach Martin.
Zach Martin, linebacker?
No, offensive guard.
Offensive guard. Okay.
I think they made the right choice.
Yeah, they definitely made the right choice. But Detroit probably could use them now.
Detroit do not want it.
Get him
We're
on
doing fine without Johnny Manziel.
Get him on up in Motown. Get him on up in Motown.
What are you going to do, sing? Because he definitely can't play football.
I think he would have been a better pro if he would have had his head screwed on. I don't think he was going to be a great quarterback, but I think he was. I think he could have been good, man. He just was addicted to the fame.
Yeah, he was getting drunk, DUI charges, and all of that. Fighting with the girlfriend, all the distractions.
Yeah, y'all got to check that documentary out, man. Because the way he was living, man, you'd be like, whoa, I can't believe a college kid is doing it like this.
Yeah, because they showed that his parents had.
Why not? Yeah, Manziel parents were millionaires. Well, why wouldn't he live that life?
See, Jake, that's what I'm saying. That the whole thing about his parents being millionaires was a lie. That was a story that Johnny Manziel's best friend came up with to cap off what they were doing. They came out with that story that he was from oil money. His parents were regular middle class people, and so was his family. And they used that story, and the media just went along with it. But it wasn't true. They didn't have money. That's what it's a documentary on Netflix about it, man. Check it out. It was a pure charade. It was concocted by Johnny Manziel, his best friend, and his agent.
Yeah, that was clever to say that. To say that they came from money, so that way they want to investigate them.
Exactly, and then not only that, when they were preparing for the pre-draft camp, the combine, they took Johnny Manziel for a month, and they didn't let him go party. They didn't let him drink. They didn't let him do anything. He was just working out. They was showing all the videos of him working out. So then the night before the combine, he went to Vegas and got lit and was late. So they came up with a story that his mother had a heart attack, bro. Got sick and had to be rushed to the hospital. So he came to the combine and came and showed up, and then they said, oh, his mother just got rushed to the hospital. He had to leave so he wouldn't have to do his workouts because he was too drunk and hungover to do it, and that worked with the media. It's crazy when they tell this story. I'm telling you, man. The media protected him. Yeah, the way his team had him built up, man, and he was nothing of what they had, nothing of what he was. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy how that shit happened now.
Yeah, man, that's just the SEC player, man. You know how that is.
Yeah, and then they stunk it up that year too, man. That second year after he won the Heisman, he came back the next year. I think they was like 8-4 or 7-5 or something like that. It wasn't even that good.
Nah.
And he still got drafted in the first round.
Yeah, they sure say he used to be drunk all the time.
And he said he was high. He said he had a cocaine habit, an expensive cocaine habit, just like all the rest of the light-skinned people.
Nah, he ain't lying.
Yeah, I definitely believe him. Yeah.
So let me ask you this, DeAngelo. Me and Dave was talking about this earlier. What you think about Michael Orr?
Man, me and my wife was talking about that, man. That's one of my wife's favorite movies, man, and she said she don't even want to watch it no more. She don't even want to watch it no more. But I don't know if y'all heard the latest details came out that the Orr family has responded, and they're saying that Michael Orr demanded $15 million from them, or he was going to do this.
No, that's not the Orr family. That's the other family.
The Tours. I'm sorry. The Tours.
Yeah, they said that he demanded $15 million, which is unreasonable because they only got paid 2.5% of the $309 million, which totaled out. They said about $250,000 per participant. You know what I'm saying? Per family member.
I told Dave, I said that nigga broke.
Pretty much.
Why he didn't say that shit years ago?
Right. Don't miss it till it's gone.
And man, I told him, I said,
he made a boatload of money.
I'm sure he done made more money in his life than they ever made with both of them put together.
Off that movie.
No, that's not true, y'all. The Tour family made way more money than Michael Orr.
They said it in the article that he made 2.5%.
Oh, y'all talking about off the movie?
Off the movie, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant net worth.
Oh, well, what did they make?
So
They were multimillionaires before the movie.
So they made it off Michael Orr, or
no, they made it off of owning a bunch of restaurants.
But not from him though. It had nothing to do with him.
No, they were.
So
they
he
were
need to shut the fuck up then.
Yeah, they were multimillionaires before they even met him. They owned 75 Taco Bells and shit like that.
So would you agree he need to shut up then?
I don't agree.
Damn. Yo, how you gonna blame somebody? Go ahead though.
I don't agree. I think that if he was coerced into signing something, as he say he is, now he could be lying, but I don't think he should shut up if it's true. If he was coerced into signing something that, you know what I'm saying, took away his rights or whatever it was, I mean, I think he should be able to do his due legal process and see what comes from it, because he said that they made him sign something that was similar to them adopting him, but not really adopting him. He believed it was adoption and all that.
Yeah,
if they made him sign some things that, you know what I'm saying, that was misleading, even though he should have been smart enough and sharp enough on his own. But if he can get the money from him, man, hey, I say get that shit. They got it.
Yeah, but you saying something like far as Echo. You said far as like he signed away his power of attorney rights, Angelo.
Yeah, he signed away his rights.
So if you signed away his power of attorney rights, wow, this dude. I mean, how dumb can it get, man? That's just dumb, Angelo. We can't come on. And they say one dude came in the comments, man. I posted, came at me talking about he had a learning disability. Man, that ain't no excuse, man. Most blacks get put in them classes. Not most. I mean, I ain't mean to say most, but a lot of the blacks come in them get put in them classes for being bad as hell. What you mean learning disability?
Yeah, a lot of that shit be some bullshit.
Yeah, that should be for the school to earn some money for the football program.
I want to know how he was able to legally sign a document adopting, and he was underage. How is that legal?
Yeah, legal guardian, like Jeff Fairfield said.
Yeah, Jeff Barfield on the comments, he said that they were his legal guardian.
Now he said they won.
Well, how was he able to sign that? And he wasn't a legal age. You know, he's a minor. How's a minor legally able to sign paperwork, you know, for adoption when they are minor?
Right. So then you saying, Jake, he pretty much lying. And like Jeffrey Barfield said, no, don't believe that, man. They said he was on the dean's list in college. So this Negro full of it, man.
Yeah, I thought he just broke. I told Dave, I said that's some whole shit.
Yeah.
But he should have been said something way back then.
Man, I hope that he not broke, man, because he made a boatload of money, man, in the NFL.
Cause when that movie came out,
2009.
It's 2023. That nigga broke. Got to be. Cause I was like, ain't no way. If he was living good, he was straight. Ain't no way he'll do that.
I'm about to see what his career earnings was.
Oh, I saw he had like I think his first contract like 13 million something. Then after that they said he signed one for like 20 million. I don't know after that.
Let's see. He got 13, 20, 33, 40. He made $64 million.
Damn.
Now you got 64,000.
So look,
Right.
Hey, Jeff say right now he got a net worth of 16 million and he's trying to make Blindside 2.
It'll never
Yeah,
happen.
this dude wild, man. Hey, Trav, this dude wild, man. Yeah, this is soap opera, man. They probably even playing in the drama. This shit is soap opera, man.
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, I think he was he probably was a sharp guy. I doubt if he broke. I doubt if he broke. But this may be a money move.
I told Dave, I said, it's been that many years. He broke. For one, that's what I think. Then he probably tried to squeeze him for some money, or they fell out about something. Because back when he went first in the NFL, he ain't had no problem with him then.
Yeah, because he was still telling the story. Hey, Lottie, I know that's you in the comments, baby. But yeah, he was still selling the story. You know what I'm saying? He was the daughter of Collins, like he walked her down the aisle at her wedding and all that. He was still a part of the family while he was in the NFL. I don't know when it got weird.
Yeah, that's why I say something happened. Because I told Dave, I said, man, if these folks adopted him, took him from where he was at, that motherfucker wasn't playing no football or none of that shit in the movie. And they took you from that to that little money they made off of that. Look what you made off the NFL. They had to fall out. Because ain't no way he would start rumbling by some money from a movie made in 2009.
Yeah, man. Something wrong.
Yeah, something happened. But like I told Dave, it's all gonna come out.
Yeah,
he's supposed to be taking them to court. It's gonna come out.
Yeah, it just don't look good for black athletes, man.
You see what Jeff say he just got married in November 2023. Somebody in his ear. And that's the same thing that the Tuies said. They said that he has hired he recanted. He said it was November 2022. So they say he hired a bunch of lawyers to try this case, and a bunch of them quit. So now this lawyer that he got now is taking the case. But the Tui people, they say, he don't stand a chance.
Well, there you go, right there.
He don't stand a chance. But I hope, you know what I'm saying, if there's any wrongdoing being done toward the brother, I hope he get what's coming to him. But if not, man, so be it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when people scam. I don't like the scamming, man. You made well enough money, you know what I'm saying, to be all right, dude. And a lot of that money that he made was in them last couple years. He didn't even have to play for because he was hurt.
Yeah.
He didn't have to play for it, man. He got forced out of the league. He only I think he only ended up playing about 8 years or something. And then he went, I know when at the end of his career, I know he I think if I'm not mistaken, he checked himself into a mental facility.
Oh yeah, so that's what's wrong with him. Then he got mental problems.
It was something about. I know he got injured, and then coming back from the injuries, he was experiencing anxiety, depression, and things like that. And I know he has some mental health issues that kind of made him walk away from the game. You know what I'm saying? He never could bounce back from he never could bounce back from once he started getting injured. And a lot of the athletes, man, they have a tough time transitioning when you turn the lights off. When the lights go off, they don't know what to do. Because they've been doing this the past 25 years. And you know what I'm saying? They don't know what to do. They don't know how to just sit on the couch and play with the remote like we do. That also ain't no excuse. Y'all motherfuckers need to learn how.
Now you're right, man. It's sad, man.
You know, a lot of them don't pay attention because you know when that you can't live the same as when you playing in the NFL unless you got businesses set up, got shit set up. You ain't got nothing set up. You can't live the same way. That
Can't sit live the same lifestyle, man.
That's why they said the majority of them go broke.
Yep. I remember watching Shannon Sharp tell Skip. He said he at the very beginning he got with his financial advisor, and he told his financial advisor, "I want to live the lifestyle that I'm living, that I'm currently living forever. How do I do that?" And he say that man put him on a strict budget. This is what you got. You got $1,100 this week. You know what I'm saying? and he say that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing he cared about was making sure grandma could go to Vegas if grandma wanted to go to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be disciplined like that. You got to be disciplined like that, especially back then, man. They wasn't making no money. Shannon Sharp probably made $20 million. But he probably made more money on TV than he ever made playing football.
You know, it still was life changing.
Yeah, 20 million, probably like one and a half, $2 million a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus it wasn't like he was broke. His brother was in the league.
Yeah. That's why he, you know, and also he had to make sure he took care of his brother as well. You know what I'm saying? And make sure his brother lived his lifestyle. Because I think he said when Sterling got drafted, Sterling bought him a brand new car. You know what I'm saying? He had to take care of his brother like his brother took care of him. Yep. But man, fellas, I'm gonna end this one. You know what I'm saying? Wrap this joint on up.
One more thing about them. Now I'm looking at it. It said they got the 225,000 apiece plus 2.5% of the net profit. So it said both of them got 4.6 million each.
Michael Orr got 4.6 million.
No, the two.
The husband and the wife got 4.6 each.
Yeah, because they got it said 225,000 plus 2.5% of the net profit. And it said the net profit was around. It grossed 300 million, but the net profit was 175 million. And said they got 4.6 each from the net profit.
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy.
And what did Orr get? Nothing.
None nowhere near that.
Oh man. Hey, that's nasty. That's some nasty work.
Yeah, so looking at him, you know, he was young too. So they could have manipulated him and did that.
Yeah, they finesse them, bro.
That's some nasty work right there. So that made me wonder, man. The lawyers that quit, they must be scared of the power of the Tua family, the lawyers that they got, because they must have got some heavy hitters too, for some lawyers to be intimidated on something like that.
Then too, it's probably what they can prove. So when you file a lawsuit against somebody, sue them, you got to be able to prove that shit. You just can't say that shit. You gotta have proof.
This is true. Yep. But yeah, on that note, man, we're gonna wrap it up, fellas. And you know what I'm saying? It was good. Whatever the fuck I want podcast. Raw Sports Radio. Y'all go subscribe to Raw Sports Radio on YouTube. Hit that notification bells. So when new content drop, you be the first one to know about it. And we signing out. Peace out, everybody.
Keep it raw, but not Chicago Bear.
Bear down, baby.
Whatever the fuck I want podcast. Yeah.